Grow Clinton, a regional nonprofit organization focused on promoting business growth, building community, and advocating for the sustainable economic success of the greater Clinton region. Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
And today, joining me in studio for Grow Clinton is Lesley. Had a big weekend event, Embrace Winter. Mm-hmm. The weather wasn't winter-like, but how did things go?
I think that actually was good, for me anyway, that it wasn't quite so bad. I think it went fantastic. It was our first year, so of course there are things that didn't turn out exactly like I expected. There were some things that didn't run. That's okay. It was our first year, and I just think every year it's going to just keep getting better and better. But I will say that all of the people that participated in things seem to be having just a fantastic time.
Well, the one thing that I saw was on television was the glow stick event.
Yes.
How did that go?
That was really fun. So we just had a few dozen people out between both sides of the river. So not a lot of people. I did hear a child say very optimistically, what if we accidentally break the record? And I was like, you go. I love that enthusiasm. But it was just really, really fun. So Christine, my assistant, was on the Clinton side, and I was over on the Fulton side, and we were on the phone together. So we did a countdown, and you could hear both sides counting it down and stuff. Well, it's very, very dark, and it's a much wider river than you realize until you're trying to see something on the other side. So we were on the phone saying, can you see me? Do you see us waving things? Also, I will tell you, if there are 2,000 people on the riverfront, you would see that more than 20. But I think the really fun thing there was you could kind of make it out. And I said, can you hear us? And so our side, shouted. And all of a sudden you hear it coming back from the other side, and they're shouting. And that was really cool. You're like, you're standing here, you're communicating with people over there that I can't quite see. And that was really exciting. So everyone had a good time.
Now, are you going to always try and tie it in the same weekend as
Yes.
Bury Scurry?
Mm-hmm. So assuming that Bury Scurry is always the first Saturday?
I believe so.
So if that's the case, next year Bury Scurry is February 1st. So the Glow Wave will be January 31st. And Bury Scurry had a record number this year. I mean, I don't know if it was a record number, but over 500.
That's good.
That ran. That was huge.
Yeah.
And then we had Capture the Flag that night, which we didn't have a whole lot of people come out and play, but everyone that did had an absolute blast. And then the caretakers at the canyon had a nice bonfire for us when we got out, and they had put s'mores stuff out and things, so that was nice. And every single person that played was like, this was a blast. I can't wait to do it again. I'm going to tell all my friends. So that's really cool.
Well, that's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So again, visiting with Lesley of Grow Clinton, we got a big event coming up in a couple weekends, the 17th of February.
Right. So Bald Eagle Days, which was originally in January, but it was the day we actually did have winter weather. So that got moved to February 17th. And of course, you can go see Bald Eagles anytime you want, and we want you to. But Bald Eagles Days is a great way to go and just learn a lot more and do a lot of things that, I guess, learn more about your community, the biome that we live in and things like that. So Clinton Community College and the Clinton County Conservation both have worked on this. You can go up to Lock and Dam, is it 13? Outside of Fulton, and watch the Eagles. They will have naturalists on hand from 8:30 to 2:30. And there is, if you haven't been up there, there's a real nice seating space. Have you been up there?
Yes, oh yes.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. And so you go out there and you can watch them. They will have people on hand to help point them out or things if you need that, or answer questions. And then the college has got different exhibits from 9 to 2:30. So different tables out there and different educational presentations, live birds, things like that.
Again, February 17th, put that on your calendar. Now, you were talking about something you're getting ready to launch, the River Cities Art Trail.
That's right. And it just launched last week. So I think I did put one social media post, but we'll get more out there. So this is a digital passport. It's mobile exclusive. So you get it on your phone, and you go in and you check in different places, and you earn points, turn them in for prizes. So we are going to be introducing several of them over the next year, but this is the first one we've got. So there are lots of art locations throughout Clinton, Fulton, and some in Comanche even.
So on their phone, where do they need to go, or on their computer, what do they need to do?
Okay, so if you can either write down this code, or you can go find me on social media and get the code. But it's growclinton.com/ and it's Plan Your Trip, and then it's hyphenated, so plan-your-trip. And it's got the passport on there. As we launch more passports, that will still be the location you'll go to. And it's really easy. You click on it. You have to put in, I think you put in your phone number and I believe your email address. We're not going to send you stuff. But if we had a question, we could reach out to you. And then you just put that in and you access it from your phone. And this particular one is geolocation based. So, for example, Paint It Back, where we have all those murals down on the north end, you just have to be out there near the building, and then you can check in and earn your points. And we have things like stickers and koozies and flying discs and T-shirts and all kinds of cool stuff.
So while we're talking about that, March 2nd, there's going to be a wilderness or wildness art project.
Yes,
and again,
right.
Gabby behind that.
Right, Gabby Torres, who is really the driving force for art, for the emerging arts community here. She has been working all winter on this wildness project. Actually, starting last summer, where she was working with the conservationists and developing natural dyes and paints and things. And then all winter, she's been painting. March 2nd is the opening. And she has some really, really cool things planned for this art install.
Is that going to be up in the North End again?
No, this one will be at the Eco Center in Comanche, the Mississippi River Ecotourism Center.
Okay.
And eventually after that, if I understand right, it will actually be installed in the woods. So you will find it on hiking trails.
Very interesting. I'll have to get Gabby in to tell us a little bit more about that before March 2nd. Yes, she is. She talks, and she's a great interview.
I'm sure.
And let's go on into April, because we're looking ahead to the consignment crawl already.
Yes, consignment crawl, resale tour, and retail shopping spree. I have practiced that a lot to say that many words. Yes, so that's the first weekend in April, and I think she's got about 40 stores participating again. And this year, one of the fun things that we're adding is another one of these digital passports, like the Art Trail. So download the Art Trail first and practice on it. But with the store ones, you'll actually have to go in and interact with the store. They'll have a PIN number, and some of the stores will have discounts, and so you'll actually use that PIN number to redeem your discount for the day. And so it will also have a nice little map on it, which is great, something we've wanted to do with this event. So it'll be cool. You'll be able to download it beginning in April, but it will only be usable those 3 days.
Again, Our Ladies' Day is coming up on February 29th. Lou is going to be in from Deja Vu, so we'll find out a lot more about that.
Yes.
So you're looking forward to spring and summer?
I am. I mean, honestly, it almost feels like it's here already. And of course, when you're planning things out in advance, it is there. But it's been a nice mild winter, which was a nice challenge. I was challenging myself to embrace it, so I'm glad it's been easy on me.
So what are some of the big things we can look for over the summer?
Well, the bikes are actually already, Christine was saying her timeline, and she's like, and then I'll start working on the bikes. So that's actually already on her radar. So we hope to have those out by the end of April, beginning of May. And we're hoping to have some new locations this year. We'll see how that works and if we get the sponsorships for that. But we do have, of course, all of our amazing things. Showboat season will kick off, Tailgating Tall Boys, Finally Friday, Music on the Avenue, all of those really cool things. We have a bass tournament coming in September, the Christian Music Festival in August.
And Prospect League Baseball will be back again.
That's right. Do we have any update on
Not yet.
anything? Okay.
I think Jack Dahm is coming back as the manager, and he usually does a pretty good job of getting... I was talking to someone the other day, he thought maybe Max Holy might come back, who played at Clinton High School and is now playing collegiately down in Missouri. So we might get Max back in. And Jai Jensen, also another local guy who was on the team last year. So.
Great.
But we won't get the older Simpson boy because he is now a professional.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
well, that's our goal, right? We want our
Exactly.
players to make that.
They are prospects.
Yes, absolutely.
So if people want to find out more about Grow Clinton and what you do there, how can they do that?
Go to Facebook, look up Visit Clinton, Iowa, or Visit Fulton, Facebook or Instagram. Find me there.
Thank you.